Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for showing up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys all so much. Today we're going to be talking about cultural diversity wars. I'm sure most of you guys have seen the viral video going around with these 4 individuals on it. If you have not, I'm going to be playing that video at a later time. But today we're going to be addressing this issue, and we're going to be talking about who's right and who's wrong. It's not about being upset or being mad, even though this might ruffle a few feathers. But that's what this is about, guys. It's for us to come to a agreement or come to a space where we can talk about these things. So just sit back and enjoy, and let's talk about it. So to give you guys a quick background on this video, this took place in Arizona at a state university where 2 individuals were in a space that was created for people of cultural differences, and 2 other individuals who were Black females decided that they were not properly representing the space. And so you guys, I'm going to show you guys the video. You guys tell me what you guys think in this video. You guys tell me who you think is right and who you think was wrong. And at the end, I'm going to give my opinion and we're going to talk about it.
Police lives matter?
You have the same sticker.
We're just trying to do school.
What?
You guys have the same sticker of the other.
But this is our space.
We've got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out. Can't do school. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said... You're making the space uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
But you're white. Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No. No, it's not a culture. It's white is not a culture. Say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
This is insane.
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect. Okay, this white man thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with this shit.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time and you can find somebody to kick me out.
That's cool. We will.
We're not kicking you out. We're asking you to leave if you have any consideration for people of color and or marginalization.
So clearly
Room
don't.
that I can go?
Yeah, the whole rest of the campus, the second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered, and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bullshit.
Woo! As you guys can see, this situation got heated real fast, and I think you guys can all see why. What you don't see is you see the 2 females who are behind the camera who are Black females. So in this video we have this individual here, and it might not seem like he's doing anything wrong, and to most people, you know, he probably isn't doing anything wrong, but in this video he tends to be the one who is the most argumentative with these 2 young ladies, and he has a "did not vote for Biden" shirt on, which can be extremely controversial because that actually gives the impression that if you did not vote for Biden, then most likely you were a supporter of Trump, and that raises a lot of concern when it comes to, you know, other ethnicities and other races because of everything that Trump supposedly stood for. And then also, you know, in the other side of the camera, you have his buddy, his friend, who has a Police Lives Matter sticker on his computer. And I know people are saying, well, police lives do matter. And that is true. Police lives do matter. But in this space, this is a space that's created for diversity. And this is a space that was created for people who are like in support of Black Lives Matter, the LGBT, you know, Q community, and so on and so forth. So when you have a Police Lives Matter, it's kind of saying that these other things do not matter. Can you see the controversy in that? So that is something that struck, you know, the nerve of these 2 females who entered into this space and saw these 2 individuals sitting there. Also, these 2 individuals are sitting in this space with 2 Chick-fil-A cups. Now, everybody knows that Chick-fil-A is in support of, you know, Christianity. They are a Christian-based company. And everybody knows that with that, it raises a lot of controversy as well because they are anti-gay, abortion, and so on and so forth. So these two guys clearly understood what they were doing when they entered into this space, and that is where all the controversy comes from. Now, these two ladies had every right to be upset when it comes to those identified things, but I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, where I think they messed up. I think they messed up when they entered into this space and they saw two men in this space and they made it about race. Now, there is nothing that says that they cannot enter in this space as two white males. Anybody can enter into a multicultural space. Just understand that within this space, it is a safe space created for people to be, comfortable with being different, and with these two fellas, there is nothing that says that they can't enter into this space because they are white. Just because they are white does not mean that they cannot be two white males who are in fact gay, or two white males who are identifying as being something else that qualifies them as being different. So when these two females automatically came into the space, they automatically attacked them for being white. Now, if the conversation was about what they had and showing that, because of their shirt, because of the sticker that's on the computer, laptop, and because of the Chick-fil-A cups, and on top of that, with them being white, now that makes the situation a little bit different. But they did not do that. They made it all about race. And so because of that, there is going to be a lot of arguing and a lot of disputes and concerns of this situation. And it might not actually go the way that they want to. We're hoping that, a mutual agreement can be made in concerns of this situation, and it all students can have some type of a understanding and respect for this created space. Now, I've attached a video with these two young ladies explaining the reasons for why they were the way that they were, and the reasons for why they were so upset about the creation of this space being disrespected. So you guys just sit back and listen to this video.
Everyone, I am Mastani. I'm here on behalf of Multicultural Solidarity Coalition. Currently, Zara and I are in Student Pavilion, room number 321, which is supposed to be the Multicultural Center on Tempe campus.
Yeah, so we're here in this space, and while it's exciting to be in the space, because they told us this would never be possible. They said that Michael Crow told us that multicultural center wasn't inclusive to white cis males. That's what he said in 2019. Then come the uprising, the tone really changed, right? And they're like, okay, you can have your center, right? And so there was a lot of student organizing, student fighting to make this a reality. This became a reality not out of committees, not because Michael Crow came from the graciousness of his heart. No, he co-opted our proposal, okay? The only reason this exists is because of student organizing. The only way that we have this space is because people protested, which is how, through direct action, this change really happened. And so it's important to note that, because if we forget that, as quickly as this space came, it will be taken away.
Mm-hmm. And our fight is not over. We all need to be involved, right? Because right now, if you can see, there is nothing on the walls. The walls are empty. There could be so much on these walls. There are glass walls on all two sides of the room. There are a bunch of rooms here too. It is a good enough space to start with, but there is nothing that says this is where students of color, this is where women, this is where LGBTQ students, this is where immigrants are welcome. This is empty. Some students come here to study, which is okay, but nothing that says, hey, this is where you're supposed to be. There are no resources. We didn't ask for an empty room. If you all remember, we asked for resources so we can do better, right? But there is nothing here.
So,
like she was saying, the fight is not over because now we have to ensure the other half of what we asked for. We need ASU to put money and resources and staff, and us as students need to be the ones governing the space, not student-centered, student-led.
So I'm going to stop the video right there. These two young ladies, they go on to continue on asking for help and asking for people, other students, to rally with them in support of trying to have their space more attracting to other students and create a better space to be more comfortable with, you know, pictures and paintings and things of such. Kind of like what I'm posting here on this video, showing more diversity and things of that matter. But can you see why these two ladies are upset? They are upset because students of like minds came together and actually protested and fighted to have a space created for them. And it's not to say that it's not for all students, but it is to say that it is a safe space where people who are different can come and be relaxed. They can come and feel supported by people who are of like minds, like them. And so, you know, when you have individuals like these fellas who came in there and they're bringing, you know, their silent protest in this space, it now has created a huge issue. It is a major big deal now. And I totally agree with these two women. I totally agree with these students of like minds that this was intentional. These two individuals came in there with the intent of creating a negative response to them. Although they weren't saying anything, and you will see in the post that they were minding their own business, they created a silent protest in just showing up with everything that they showed up with to provoke a negative response. It's like someone walking into a gay rally with an anti-gay shirt on, or going to a Trump rally with a Biden shirt on, or, you know, showing up to a Black Lives Matter protest with an All Lives Matter or a Police Lives Matter shirt on. Make it make sense. And there is no way in hell you guys can tell me that these two individuals came into this space with the purest intentions of just going in there and studying, with all that they took with them and all that they displayed, whether they were silent or not. This appeared to be intentional. So guys, that has been my video. I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to hear your opinions. I believe that we can all be adults in this conversation, and let's share experiences. I want to hear what you guys all have to say. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. That has been my video. And once again, it has been a pleasure. And it is your girl, Miss Skin Deep. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.